Welcome back to Tribal Twin Talk. This is our second video, and we're going to be getting back to you guys on your guys' questions.
So our first question was, somebody asked us, well actually a lot of you guys asked us how high we were in our video. To answer that, we were not high. We're actually pretty mellow people, and it might look like we were high, but we were not high. And for another question, we got one of our friends. I think we're just not even going to go there, man. We're just not even going to answer that question.
We're not even going to go there, Fink.
Yeah, most of the questions were troll questions, whatever.
I mean, we enjoy the humor in you guys' questions, and we will answer them because that's what we promise we do, but we're just hoping that we be getting some legitimate questions instead of some troll questions because, you know, we have lots of information, we have lots of knowledge,
yeah.
We have some wisdom in our 19 years of existence, you know, so we want to be sharing that with you guys, and, you know, we'd like to have you guys share with us. You know, it's going to be a two-way conversation. We'll make some videos, and we'd like to see you guys reply to it, you know?
Yeah, for sure. One topic that we think is kind of important, or that a lot of people discuss now, is swag versus class. You know, swag is taken over by a lot of hip-hop artists, playing the music videos, and then class is just completely different. I think coming back from our views, I think we both would agree that the class is definitely over swag. I mean, girls, you know, are probably most likely going to respond to a guy that has class than a guy that has swag. I mean, the guy who takes a girl out for a nice dinner, treats her well, and with respect, I think she would actually respond to that very nicely than a guy who thinks he has a lot of swag and makes her pay for it and, you know, doesn't even pay attention to her or give her the time of day. You know?
Exactly. Like, I feel that throughout our lives we're going to go through different phases, and I feel that swag, you know, is just a phase. You know, when we were maybe a couple of years back, you know, maybe we take that swag really seriously, but these days, you know, with the job, it's just not that. Swag's not going to do anything for you in the real life. You know, it's not going to pay the bills. You're not going to get a paycheck off of swag unless you're a celebrity yourself, or if you're a rapper, which you're probably not. I mean, you're wearing all of these clothing brands, making them millions of dollars, and you have no originality. You know, that's what's lost when you're just caught up in swag.
Yeah, and with class, it's like class, and people respect class, not just women, but just people in general. You know, if you're just a class person, I think that's what just makes you. That's how you just grow up. You grow up into class. You have swag. You stay as a kid, and you'll be treated like a kid. You know, and you can't really put out swag on a resume. You know, neither can you put out class, but at least with class, like, you probably have a better chance of getting a job. And I think class just comes with more of a maturity sense. And like I said, these are all our opinions. I'd like to hear you guys' views about them too. Maybe you guys disagree with us or agree, have questions for us, or maybe want to respond. But that's just a little bit how we feel about swag versus class. And that kind of leads into our next topic, would be driven versus unambitious.
So there's two types of people in this life. There are people who are driven. They're going to be the ones that are accomplishing their goals. You know, they're going to be setting these goals. They're going to be achieving these goals. All it is a matter of time, drive, determination, motivation, finding various sources of inspiration throughout your day. You know, it's just these people. They have a goal in mind, and they're gonna stop at nothing to achieve it. And on the other hand, we have people who they're not driven in life. They're not going to really go anywhere because they don't envision themselves going anywhere. And the mind really is what creates your reality. Anything you can imagine, you can create.
And it's pretty much with like driven and unambitious. It's like that just determines like those who want success to happen to them and those who wish for it. You know, and you know the people who who are work themselves out physically and mentally. That's how they get to the places they want to be. Is they're driven. Um, it just sounds so cliche, like practice makes perfect and all this hard work. But I know for myself, like I wasn't very driven, very unambitious. Didn't know really what I wanted to do. I had a kind of a goal, but you didn't. I was kind of lost. I'm still kind of figuring things out. I'd say definitely this year I'm more driven to what I want to do and where I want to go in life. And that's very hard to find, especially in a college atmosphere. A lot of kids don't know what they want to do, or they do, or maybe their parents are forcing them to. You know?
That's what it's all about, people. Consistency.
Yeah, consistency definitely makes this big thing. To be driven and ambitious, for sure.
When you think about it, all humans are just creatures of repetition. And once we start doing something enough, we're going to adapt to it. That's what we've been doing for millions of years as just a species. We've been continuously adapting, evolving, and just changing to adapt to our surroundings, to adapt to our habits, to adapt to our lifestyles. So a lot of it has to do with, just continuously evolving as a person, not remaining static. Because once you're static, you're not going to grow. You're done. It's over. So you want to continuously feel. You want to feed that fuel. You want to have that fire to keep you going, to keep you ambitious, because you need something to achieve these goals. You're not going to do it by just thinking about it. You're going to have to. You're going to have to carry it out. It's not going to come overnight, and that's what separates driven people from unambitious people.
Pretty much like Adam pretty much said all, just two different types of people. So, I mean, we'd like to hear some feedback on what kind of people you guys think you are, or if you're trying to be driven, or if you're content with being unambitious. Like we said before in our other videos, it's a two-way street. Maybe there's a lot of stuff you agree with us on and disagree with us, and we definitely like to hear about what you guys think. That's why we created these videos. So a lot about not only us showing our insight, but you guys sharing yours as well. So, yeah.
So this is Travel Twins signing out.
Yep.